What's going on, guys? I'm going to show you guys this RPK build. This thing absolutely hits like an absolute truck. It's a very strong weapon with super low recoil. I've seen a ton of streamers using it. I think I have the best build for it here. You guys love my M4 video, so let me know what gun you guys want me to do next. I don't want to take up too much of your time, so we're going to get right into it. All right, man, on the first attachment, we're going to cover the muzzle. It's a ZLR Talon 5 suppressor. It's going to give us sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, and also recoil smoothness. And then I tune it for extra aim down sight speed here, and I max out the bullet velocity all the way. Since we are using it at the longer ranges, in case I am caught off guard in like a pretty close gunfight, I do want to have the aim down sight speed just boosted just a little bit. And of course, bullet velocity is probably one of the best stats, or the most important stats I should say, that you're really going to want to focus on in Warzone since the map is so large. Bullet velocity is just how fast the bullets actually travel onto your target. Having it maxed out is always a good idea. Next up, we're going to go right into the underbarrel. I'm rocking the F-Tac Ripper 56. Now, there is a commando foregrip in this game. However, it's really not as good as it once was in previous Warzone and Modern Warfare 2019. So that's why I go with the F-Tac Ripper 56 here. It boosts the idle stability, gives us a little bit of hip fire accuracy, and also gives us recoil stabilization, which is really just going to help us hit our targets at those longer ranges. The tune on that, I bump up the stabilization, not all the way, but pretty much, it's pretty high up there. And then the aiming idle stability, I max out all the way. Since we're going to be using it at longer ranges, the walking speed is really not that important to me. Next up, we're actually going to be having an ammunition on here. I'm going to be rocking the high velocity ammunition rounds. This does boost the bullet velocity, takes away from the damage range, but we're going to tune it to make it kind of not even matter. The tune on that is follows. I max out the damage range, and both the bullet velocity really does help hit your targets at those longer ranges, and that's what we're going to be using. There's a couple instances where I'll throw it on the screen here, of course. There's a couple instances where I really did feel how well these things were actually working. I've got the 40 round mag on here, really just for some extra movement speed, aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and also the reload quickness. The default magazine size on this weapon is a 75 round drum. Today I was playing solo duo, and you'll see some clips or a little bit of gameplay from that later on, or if I've already thrown some up here. And I felt like the 40 mag was definitely the way to go. I'm almost building out the RPK if it was like an AK-47, but if you guys are playing like a full squad, I don't even have 4 friends that have this game. The 75 might work for you guys, and you can swap out something. You can swap out the magazine attachment for a different attachment that will suit your playstyle a little more. For me, man, this thing works absolutely perfect. And last but not least, my optic of choice, and I always say it's personal preference. Today I'm rocking the VLK 4.0. I really just prefer this optic over anything else in the game currently. Now, this is all subject to change. I don't know if down the road like there's going to be one sight that is substantially better than this one, but for me, this is absolutely perfect right now, especially for using it at long ranges. And the tune on that follows. I max out the aim down sight speed, and I bring the eye position all the way to far. I feel like that just helps out with a little bit of visual recoil there, making it easier for me to hit my targets. And of course, aim down sight speed is always good to have, or flinch resistance. I'm not going to be really worrying about that too much. So we'll hop into the fire range here. You guys can see how well this thing actually seems to handle. It does take out these targets pretty fast, pretty easy to control, not a lot of recoil to it, very low, I can say. Everybody has the ability to tune their FOV all the way up to 120 now, so make sure you guys have it on affected. Also, that does help with visual recoil, and it's really not that hard to control the recoil, man. Longer range weapons are always going to be towards the low recoil builds, so, and this one absolutely has a crazy damage profile, seeing how it's like an LMG, but we're building it like an AR. Get the best of both worlds. I'm going to throw up a little bit of gameplay in case that I already haven't done this throughout the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video nonetheless. If you guys did, like, comment, subscribe for me to the channel. Getting super close to 30k. And yeah, man, it's been excellent. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out. I don't know what sense that made. There's ball back up there. Lag. Can't buy UAV. Awesome. Gonna get stuck with all this. That's such a stupid change. Like, what's the point?
Fucking procs chat, it's kinda lit, dude. No plate.
Nice. You're bad. Come on, baby. Give me that fucking dub, man. God, that's so annoying, though. Holy hell.